Hey guys, for this episode of 6-Star Justification, we're going to take a look at Icarus, the Dark Sylphid. Now, she recently just got a buff, which makes her so much better than she was before, but I was already using her already in one of my Guild Wars offense combos to great success, and now it's just made it even easier for me to use her, and I absolutely love this monster paired with my Water Panda. Let's go ahead and take a look at how I have her built and what she kind of does. So, we look at HP, we got plus 30,000, so it puts her just over 40,000 HP. Now, I have no idea why, but she's an attack monster, which makes no sense for her skills. If she was an HP monster, she would be so much better because that's what all her skills are really off of, but her base attack's really high, it's 790. Which is kind of nice because I only have a little bit of attack on her, and it puts her over 1,000 attacks. She's got over 1,000 attack. She's got 800 defense, and she's at 143 speed. Not too bad. Speed-wise, reason I have her 143 is because she is tuned to my Water Panda. So my Water Panda goes, and then Icarus goes, we kill something. Alright, so she's got 53 crit rate, 66 crit damage, 35 resistance, 27% accuracy. The crit rate and accuracy are nice, not really required on her, but they are a nice added bonus. So let's go ahead and take a look at her skills. So first skill is Dart Cut, which is exactly the same as all Sylphids, which is cut the enemy as a sharp blade and inflicts continuous damage for 30 turns with 30% chance. So this skill doesn't hit necessarily that hard, but a 3-turn dot will eventually do some pretty decent damage. As you can see, quite a few skill ups. Harmful effect rate goes from 30 all the way up to 70, which is really nice. Second skill, Dark Twister, hits all enemies with a twister and recovers the HP of all allies by 20% each. As you can see, I'm missing 2 skill ups in there, so it would be a 2-turn cooldown, which is really nice because it is an AoE. And then we get a little bit of healing back. So, and the thing is, with 20% healing, that's actually a pretty good amount. It doesn't sound like a lot, but with the monsters I'm using, it's a lot. And then the third skill, her bread and butter, steals the life from the enemy. The amount stolen is equivalent to 50% of your max HP. You gain another turn when the enemy dies. So, we got built-in violent proc. We've got max HP damage, so very similar to Arnold, but they just buffed her up from 30% to 50%. So, we go back here. I've got 40,000 HP before towers. She's going to be doing 20,000 damage on that third skill. Through glancing, doesn't matter about damage. Damage reduction does matter, like a water. I think Wind Monkey King matters. Camilla doesn't matter. It's just straight damage to a Camilla. So that's really nice. And then her leader skill is 50% resistance to dark attribute, very similar to all the other Sylphids that have attribute resistance leader skills. So the biggest thing is that third skill. You basically, if she goes after my Water Panda, and I'll show you that combo later in the video, but Water Panda does 70% of max HP. So no matter what, it's going to hit 70% of the opponent's HP as long as they've got less HP, or as long as I've got enough HP to take that. And my Water Panda right here is at 48k, 47k, 47k. Then he's got his HP lead and everything else. So he's basically going to take out 70%, and then Icarus can go right in and then just pop that other little 30% HP. She gets her second turn, and then she can use one of her other skills, already putting this back on cooldown. Her Awaken bonus is the extra turn on the third skill. And then her runes, I have her Despair Energy. I really like the Despair because she has that AoE. So it does give me a chance to kill the target I want to kill, and then try to stun one of the other opponents. Where my Water Panda already can stun, it's just an extra added little bonus to have 2 AoE stun monsters potentially on the team. So these are the runes that I have her on right now. It's definitely still needs some grinds, but pretty solid runes on her. Some of my better Despair runes, but I am missing some grinds for HP, so her HP could be a little bit higher, but how she's doing her damage right now doesn't really matter. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go take her into Fame on Boss. We're not even going to go to Fame on Boss. We're just going to go to any stage, really, because you'll be able to see how she works, because all of her damage is based off of max HP. So really it's not going to make too much of a difference. Alright, so here we are in Timor. we're just going to go ahead and have our panda just kill one of these guys, I guess. Alright, so this is the whole fun thing. So water pandas, we got leader skill. We've got, so we got HP leader skill. We're going to see how much it does. Let's put it down to 1. So dark recovery, it's going to hit every target basically exactly the same. So bam, 22-8. And then we can go ahead, violent proc, dark twister. We didn't get a stun, which is okay. We're just going to clean up with our water panda. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and kill this guy. So on armor break, let's see how much dark cut will be able to do. 6,000, so not too bad. We just gotta get her skills back up. So 3,000 against these guys. So like I said, she ideally is a well, I have her built. You want her built as an HP monster. She doesn't have a ton of attack, so she's not gonna do a ton of damage with that first kill. But we'll show you basically with this salamander what the combo really looks like. So we're reckless assault that salamander, do 70%. We'll dark recovery it. Boom. And then we'll dark twister. And we get an AoE stun right there. And then we can go for some more stuns on the water panda. So those two in a combo is unbelievably good. So we're going to go into Guild Wars. And we're going to show off my combo using her. Alright, so this is a good team to show off water panda. So the team on the bottom is Veramos, Rakan, and Eladriel. This is one of my favorite counters to Rakan, is using my water panda. He does so well against Rakan because he does have buff removal, he does have stuns, and he can basically, we can two-shot a Rakan pretty easily. The problem with this team is there is a reviver, so we gotta kill the reviver first, and then we've got to just whittle down everyone else until our third skills are up, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. The reason I use Chloe is if you use Chloe with Water Panda, he doesn't lose any HP, so he gets to stay up as a tank, and we should be okay. My Dark, Sylphid, Icarus, and Chloe should be able to tank that Rakan fine, so let's see what happens here. Alright, so as we can see, my Chloe gets first turn here, so we're going to go ahead and Fanatic. Alright, so, oh, we almost, no! We messed up our combo already because that Eladriel already knew what we were doing. Alright, so here's the problem. We're going to go for the AoE stun, which we did not get, which is okay. So we might already be in trouble. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We just can't get stunned again. That's really going to be our... Veramos just can't proc. Okay, so we are okay. So now we get to do our combo. We're just going to lose some HP now. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to kill Eladriel, and then we'll go ahead and heal up back up our panda. And then let's try to remove some of that immunity, which we didn't remove immunity. Let's go ahead and heal again, see if we can't get another stun on Rakan, which we did not get. That's okay. So we're going to start whittling down this Veramos. Looks like we have shield up again. Let's see if we can't get armor break on him. Nope. Oh, there's the revenge stun, so perfect. Let's go ahead and heal again. We're not going to use, well, it doesn't really matter, actually, when we use our third skill, so let's see, he's going to go after Chloe this time, that's okay. Do we go ahead and shield here? I think so, because I think we're going to try to just pop that Rakan. Let's see if we can't. Dragon's Dance, that's fine. Let's see, I think Dark Recovery will be able to pop this Rakan here, and yeah, bye-bye. So 23,000 by Eladriel, by Rakan. Really easy way to bruiser a comp like that. So we're going to find another team we can do the same thing to, and we'll be right back. Alright, so here's another good team that we can do. We've got Wind Panda, we've got Ritesh, and we've got, what's this guy's name? Belajul. So we can go ahead and pop either the Wind Panda or Ritesh first, and then we can work our way down on the other two. We'll probably end up popping the Wind Panda first just because he's going to be the most annoying with always armor breaking and revenging and all that stuff. So we're probably going to kill him first, and then we'll be able to just work down and out-bruiser the other team. So let's go ahead and we'll see how that works out for us. Alright, so our Chloe outspeeds that Belajul, so we're pretty safe now. So let's go ahead and we'll Fanatic here. So we Fanatic. Okay, so he's going to buff them all up. They're going to go first. Okay, so he's already got his revenge stuff up. So let's go ahead. We're going to Reckless Assault that Wind Panda. And we're not going to go ahead and use our third skill because we don't want to give him an extra turn. So we're just going to go ahead and do that into him. And then we are going to go ahead and Dark Recovery and 23-5 and kill that panda. So now we don't have to deal with that wind panda anymore. The problem is that Ritesh derped and he didn't use his defense break, so our panda's going to get defense broken. But again, our panda's got so much HP, it should be fine. We're going to go ahead, try to remove those runes. Will, there we go. We got the stun. Can we get a defense break? Nope. Alright, can we stun him again? Nope. Oh, wow. This is like the derpiest Ritesh ever. I swear he could eat... Apparently this Ritesh only uses first skill. Okay. It's interesting. It's like 7 times in a row. He's still using the first skill. Let's go ahead, Dragon's Dance. We were able to remove that. Now, we do not want to Reckless Assault Veljul, even though we're going to be able to get the kill on him basically pretty soon here. We want to try to actually force a heal. So let's see if we can't force... This is literally the derpiest Ritesh I've ever seen in my life. Like, derpy Ritesh. So we're going to go ahead and shield. We're going to go ahead and do that to him. He's going to meditate himself. Beautiful. We're going to Dark Recovery him, even though we're probably not going to kill him. Nope. We should be able to kill this Veljul. Okay, he's going to kill himself. Even better. And that should do it. Nope. Put a dot on him. Beautiful. Done. So, it's very easy team to out-tank tanky teams. Because I can basically one-shot someone turn 1, or my turn 2, but because they've already moved, and I get rid of someone, and then it's 3-on-2 with 3 units with a lot of HP, I'm probably going to end up winning. So let's see if we can find one more in this guild battle, and we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, so now this one would be a perfect team for me to use my Water Panda Icarus team against the bottom team. Reason is, I hate dealing with Camillas, but my team down below should be able to handle it, no problem. Praha is the counter to my team. Like, any buff removal, it's hard to use this team against. I also don't like using it against Theo, because it's not as reliable. But up here in the top, what I'm making a bet is that Bastet will get interrupted by Chloe, and we'll be able to Fnatic before that Recon goes. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I still think we can take a Recon hit and be really not really hurting that bad. Because it's either going to hit Chloe or it's going to hit Icarus. Icarus has got 40,000 HP, and Chloe's got 30,000 HP, plus the lead skill. I don't feel like Recon's going to be able to one-shot me without a defense break. So I think we'll be fine there. And then on the bottom team, you guys won't even get to see it, so we don't have to worry about explaining that one. Alright, so even better, we outsped Bastet, so we can just go ahead and Fnatic here. And then hopefully she buffs everyone up to go take their turn. Unleash Fury, Collapse, I don't care. Well, let's go ahead and Reckless Assault right through his shield. We're not even going to care about his shield. That is a big, beefy Recon. This must be an HP Recon. Which is fine, because we're now going to Dark Recovery him. Recon's dead. Let's see if we can't go for another stun, which we couldn't get. And now we basically, it's just wait out against these two guys. I probably won't get, because there is a Chasun here, I probably won't get a kill on this Bastet, but that's okay. Oh, she's violent. No wonder I outsped her. Can we get a stun? Nope. Boom. Let's see. Can we get arm defense break again? Nope. Can we go for some more stuns? Nope. No stuns for me. Done. Nope. Okay, Fallen Blossoms, that was actually not that bad. Alright, Amuse. So, if you can't tell, this is like a ultra safe team. Oh, there's a stun. And I really don't have, like, especially against a team like this, there's not a whole lot of chance of me losing. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to Reckless Assault this Bastet. Alright, we didn't do much through that shield, but Icarus is going to go ahead and kill her, and then we can go ahead and just take out this Chasun. So it's really easy team with my Water Panda. Replacements for him, for my Water Panda, you could do Arnold, but it wouldn't work quite as well because you're losing out on the HP lead, and you're losing out on obviously the 70% damage over 30% of Arnold's max HP. But against lesser teams, it could easily work. Alright, so that's what I use my Dark Sylphid for. Icarus is really, really strong in that comp for me, just because I have that ability to basically just get a kill on something, and then I can just out-tank whoever's left. So like those double bruiser, like triple bruiser teams like we just saw, pretty easy for me to take care of. Like I said earlier, Arnold is a decent replacement for Water Panda in that team. Like this is my Arnold built up right here. He's built just to go behind my Water Panda as well. So I do have a backup. I have him on Violent Energy. As you can see, he's got a lot more HP. So his damage is actually not that far off of Icarus's when I'm using him with Water Panda. So it's nice to have a backup damage dealer if I do die, but I could use those two together. Of course, what I lose is then I just have to use a defense leader skill. So I lose that extra little HP lead, and they're not obviously not going to do as much damage, and they don't offer as much utility as my Water Panda, but I could easily use both those together with Chloe and have similar results. I just probably couldn't use them against Beast Monks and like things like a really, really tanky, but like a Wind Panda or something like that. Yeah, I could probably take care of that pretty easily, because that would still be like 35,000, 36,000 damage. Like most Rakons aren't going to survive that either. So if you have like Arnold and Icarus, that's an option. But with Icarus's buff, she's a lot better now than she was before. Still offers some support. I really wish I had that max skilled. I just need 2 more Sylphids. And when that happens, it's going to be just more chances to stun. And that's really what I want, is that is basically I'm using her as like a mini Water Panda with my Water Panda. Like first skill is like, okay, Water Panda with defense break, it's so much better. Second skill, AoE stun chance, we've got that. And then third skill is pretty heavy nuke on a really tanky unit. So for a safe Guild War offense option, she's my absolute favorite option, because it's just really, really easy to use with my Water Panda Chloe. Icarus, again, counter to that team is, I can't even think straight right now. Counter to that team is buff removal. If I was using Arnold and Icarus, I could easily use a buffer in there, like really anything that was synced to just push me ahead, and then they both can go and kill something if there is buff removal. But for most, I've had most bruiser teams don't have a lot of buff removal in them. And so you can take the chance, like against that Eladriel, he removed, and then we got stunned. That happens every once in a while, but that's worth the risk, because nothing in that team could really kill me easily. So it's super safe offense. I like to use it a lot, and it's helped me quite a bit, and with this monster, really is pretty key to that. Like I said, Arnold's a replacement for if you don't have her. Arnold can also replace the Water Panda if you do have her, and you don't have the Water Panda. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think I was justified in making her? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.